Hey everyone, today we're out here near Derry PA and we're looking for a geocache that's a 5 terrain and 5 difficulty. It is somewhere back in these woods, so we're just gonna start walking and hopefully we can find the spot, and I think we might have a little bit of a climb today, so let's do it. So we're back here walking and heading down this, looks like a 4-wheeler path or something. I think this is it right up here. Chipmunk. Oh, this might be it right over here, maybe up in here somewhere. All right, looks like we're coming out to a field area with a big wall over there. I don't think that's gonna be it, the swampy area there. Maybe shell casings of some sort, I don't know. Found a lot of shotgun shell casings around this area, and especially in this flat center section. So I just wanted to go through and record a little bit of those and show you those. Awesome, that's no good. Here's some running water back here, so I'd like to go back and see what's back here. Looks like somebody maybe threw out their trash there. Some more shell casings in there too. This is actually really tall. I don't know if you can see the height there. 20 feet, 30 feet up. All right, I'm gonna try and go back in through these briars. See them there? I wanna see what this water's about. If I can get to it. I just gotta get under this one yet. Ouch. Okay. All right, this is all the further we're gonna get, but you can see the water trickling down. It's like a little stream over top of that hillside up there, over these rocks coming down, mini waterfalls. Hope you can see that reflection where the water's coming right there. There's like a rock cliff face and it's coming down over that cliff face. I gotta get back down, back through these briars. So yeah, checked out that little waterfall area. Now we're going back to this cliffside. I think the cache might be up in it somewhere, so a little bit of climbing is about to happen. Gone to this trail section. I think right along the cliff here is where this thing is, supposedly. So we just got to determine where. All right, so it's actually like 5 or so feet just up to the platform there, but this looks kind of like the picture. I'll put the picture up here so you can see it. Looks like you have to go up and kind of over. Not sure if I can do this, but we're gonna find out. All right, well, we think there's something rustling in the bushes back there. It sounds weird, but I'm going for this. So the first part here was the approach, and you can see me kind of working my way through the woods, and I get sort of close only to realize that I can't really get up this way, so I have to turn around. Approach number 2 was through these thorn bushes, but it was actually doable, so I definitely chose to go this way. Then I had to get up and over this last little hill section here before the rock wall came into view. And if you can see, that's actually a wall of like shale. So it's not the most sturdy thing, but that's where the cache is, so that's where we had to go. We'll zoom in on it here in a second. Me either. All right, so we're gonna, that looks kind of dangerous the way that's sitting there, but we got to get up into these rocks here and try and find this thing. So I'm going to turn this around now that you've seen it up close, and potentially, well, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I might try it on the front first and switch to the back. I think this is my best shot here. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Please be right here. It's not. Actually, I'm gonna look here for a minute because hoping I don't have to go higher than this. It's gonna. Yeah, that's horrifying. That fall potential. Yeah. This tree is my saving grace here. Here you'll see I was actually looking in the wrong area entirely. The cache is actually over to the left, and I'll kind of circle approximately where I need to get to. I'm way too far to the right. The problem is, as you go further to the left, there's less options to place your feet, so there's less stable options to actually put your feet in hands, which is what made this so difficult. For those of you who don't know, I have a large fear of bees. Keep that in mind. Yeah, it's best to just use my power of observation here rather than... Oh! Bee.
Oh gosh. Oh. Here it comes. I'm out, Mr. B. Don't worry.
Just waiting for that bee to go away. Oh, I still hear it. Oh gosh. Oh. Here it comes. I'm out, Mr. B. Don't worry. I'll go back up in a second, once it goes away. It seemed like the bee went away at this point, so I'm going back in. So the approach is up here and over. I spotted it last time, but I got chased down by a bee. This time I flipped my hat around and I clipped the GoPro to the back of my hat in hopes to get some nice views from up above here on the rock face. So hopefully we'll have a few shots of that coming up. This is the point where the cache is like so close yet so far. It feels like it's maybe 8 feet away, less than 8 feet away, 6 feet, 7 feet, but there's no good footing or handholds here really, at least not for someone of my skill level. So it's challenging, especially because it's like slate and things are breaking off and things of that nature. You have to be really careful which rocks you pick. You know? This initial step is the scariest, for sure.
That one feels sturdy. Is there a good foothold up here? I don't know how much I can trust that.
So I tried kind of going up into the crevice, but that didn't work. Then I tested out the footing with my left foot there, and it looked stable, so I put my right foot there in hopes that I could swing my left foot across and over. And then the rock kind of started to fall a little bit, so I got spooked. But then I tried again, and it turned out it was pretty sturdy. I tried reaching with my hat for it, and I just couldn't quite reach the cache. The
This is real.
ledge above me seemed pretty sturdy, so I kind of started to reach up with my hands and determine if that could be a potential grip that would work.
Ow.
Everything's sharp. Here you'll notice I swing my left foot over further. There's a smaller ledge, and I'm kind of testing it out here, that sticks out, and it's not nearly as good as the one that I was putting my foot on, but it seems more possible. Show it. It's up there. I don't know if I can reach it. GoPro off. That's gonna get in the way. Is there a good handhold up here? I don't know how much I can trust that.
Okay.
Oh! I found it! Thankfully it was just a bumblebee, and I realized that, and I stayed up there this time because the bumblebee wouldn't have any effect on me. I was mostly worried about wasps and hornets. I've tried out a bunch of the rocks over and over at this point, so I kind of knew what was sturdy, so I kind of found all the secure points, and then I just did another reach of faith, if you will, with my left hand, and as soon as I got a hold of that cache, I tossed it down, and then my wife came over and handed it back up to me, but I had to get my hand stable again after I tossed it. You can see it go right there. All right, so we're up here. You might have saw just where Destiny was filming, where I threw it down from that branch right up there onto the ground. She was kind enough to hand it back up to me because I needed the grip with my other hand. It felt pretty insecure. You can see this is like shale or something here, and that left foot where my foot was, that feels, you can see where it's peeling off the wall there. It's kind of terrifying, but it's a nice view out there. Destiny's down there somewhere. There she is. And the rock is directly above us there. So that was definitely the most scary one I've done to date. So we're on the edge of this cliff thing here. Let's sign this. All right, so got it. Destiny passed it back up to us because I threw it down so I could get a better grip on the rock. It's kind of spooky. So geocache, let's see what's in it. So let's see the list, and then so we can see here, I signed it here, but we're gonna ignore that one because that's me. This was last found on September 2021, so almost 2 years ago, year and 9 months. I hit the stop button earlier on the recording, so I signed it and I thought it was filming, so that's why I've already signed it here. 5/8, and I tried to sign the front, but I ran out of room, as you can see. Yeah, show you this. 5/8, yeah. So this is me chasing blazes. This is a 5/5 cache, so 5 terrain, 5 difficulty, and yeah, it's pretty exposed there. A fall from there is going to hurt a lot, or worse. So what else is in here? A mini pen, pretty cool. Some stickers, and 2 like stick-on stickers. So we're gonna put all those back in, and this back in. And for the next person that's foolish enough and or brave enough to risk their life on this Slate dollar bill, going in the cache, and we're gonna put this back where it came from, hopefully. Here you'll see I had a difficult time getting down because I couldn't remember how I got back up, so I tried a bunch of different ways.
Yes.
Alright. Gravity!
I think you're on the
I
ground.
think I scratched the GoPro. We'll see. Oh. Alright.
You didn't scratch the GoPro. You have bark in it.
I bark in the GoPro.
Like in the clip.
Oh, it's in it right now?
I got it on video.
How did I get bark in it? What was that?
The bark.
Oh. Okay, so this is the cliffside I was just up. If you follow my finger up here, right up in here is where the cache is. I'll circle it in post as Destiny has suggested. Oops. It's right there. I'll circle it. It's the yellow spot to the left of the tiny, tiny tree trunk. That's where we were. And yeah, that's our first 5-5 geocache. Well earned. After all that climbing, I almost wiped out in that little hole there walking on the way back. It's just really tiny. I about rolled my ankle. So you can see we're back at the road now. We went down that path earlier. And yeah, this has been near Derry PA. It's a 5-5 geocache on the cliffside back in there. You just got to be willing to be able to climb and plan it out. It should be open. Yeah. And thanks for watching. See you next video.